Okay, so welcome to Outfitters Tales this week from a fairly horrible,
bleak,
damp. Scotland damp today after we had some cracking weather.
Yeah.
Not very good for you this morning.
No, so obviously this morning I was out with a client. In fact, I got some nice bucks today in velvet. I've got some videos.
Oh, have you?
On my phone. I'll put them on there.
There's a lot kicking about just now.
There's three. They're all feeding in the same area. With two does, so we managed to square away one of the does. Got covered in blood, so I had to quickly change my jacket to come in and do this.
That is a very nice link. We're getting professional at this. Really? Jackets. I have just been finishing my article for Shooting Times, which I think is going out in 2 weeks' time, on stalking coats. So basically I've been testing 4 stalking jackets over the course of probably fortnight's horrendous weather. So I just finished that this morning, which nicely brings me into Holland Outdoors. Sarah from Hollands spoke to me this afternoon, and basically they're offering a promotion on Harkeela kit in April and May.
What, you mean this sort of kit?
That sort of kit, that's Harkeela kit, which Rab likes. I'll let him expand on that in a minute. But at the bottom of this piece you will see a discount code, and if you go onto the Hollands website and have a look at their kit, the code can be put in and the discount of 20% to some of the Hollands clothing can be applied. I believe it's in April.
20%?
20.
Wow.
You'll be looking.
I will.
It's a blinking good offer, that. So anyway, the discount code will be underneath, so have a look at that, guys. Hollands we're working closer with. We're going to actually be doing a lot of testing of kit for Hollands out in the field. Great company, farm diversification originally, but we're going to bring you a full piece on that, so I'm not going to go on about it now because we'll show you. But great people to be working with, nice company, family-run business. So just have a look at that and see for yourselves, but that's worth having.
And get your Harkeela bargains. Stornoway Active, this is my sort of favourite kit for stalking. Waterproof, silent.
Looks quite lightweight as well,
yeah,
breathable.
It's good for all weathers, obviously you can layer up.
And having blood all around your neck this morning.
Yeah.
Carrying a deer over your shoulder.
It's still on my trousers.
Why were you carrying a deer over your shoulder?
Because I couldn't be asked taking my Napier backsack with me.
Oh, there we go then. Okay.
Sorry for swearing.
So that's Hollands.
Yeah, so on that as well, obviously we've got the Savernake guy coming over the next week as well.
We've got the Savernake guy coming tomorrow, and we're going to be looking at knives. We're looking at designing a custom-built grelkin knife around me for Savernake, but again, we're going to film all that tomorrow, so we'll leave that till then.
And talking about discount codes, mate, you've got one for Talon gear as well, haven't you?
I've got a discount code now.
You've got your own discount code?
Yeah, so if you look at the bottom of this, again 5% discount on NOCPIX from those awfully nice people and Rab from Talon gear. That's worth a look at. Have a look on the website. There's some new products coming out from NOCPIX.
Yeah, so they've just released the new binos and stuff.
Yeah, binos, and also the new rangefinder, the Lumi rangefinder and the Vista 50 S60 now, I think.
Yes.
We're waiting to get hands on those, but they're on your website, I think.
Yeah, they're on there already. Obviously, we haven't had a hands on them yet, so if you order them, guys, we get them sent straight out to you. So it's
you're probably going to get them before I get them, anyway. Never mind. And I'm a flipping global ambassador, but there we go. So that's loads of discounts this week. So it's worth watching. You're going to save yourself a fortune.
Subscribing to get all these discounts.
Yeah. And Mick.
Yeah, so we've got a new guy joining the team, Mick Garvey. He's quite famous in the sort of air gun shooting world. So, and basically we've got a clip of him now, basically introducing himself to us. So there we go. Enjoy Mick's clip.
Hi, Mick Garvey. I'm currently writing for Airgun World, rifle shooter, sporting gun. Do a little bit of my own YouTube channel, the Air Chat channel. I'm also full-time squirrel ranger for Penrith and District Red Squirrel Group up here in beautiful Penrith in Cumbria. This is one of the estates I'm working on, and as you can see, it's been a fruitful couple of days. I use everything from 177 sub 12 air rifles right up to 6.5 Creedmoor. We use it on squirrels, feral pigeons, rabbits, foxes, deer, when that's required. But the main point of this is that I've been asked, I've been chatting with the guys from Outfitter Tales and Talon Gear to represent them and become an ambassador, which I'm more than happy about. I've met the team, we've had many discussions, and I'm really looking forward to getting involved with these guys. Really professional outfit. And we're going to bring you some tales for the Outfitter Tales, and we'll bring you some information on equipment and gear, and maybe be able to snag yourself some decent discounts on some of the gear that we have on offer. So just watch out for the discount code. Hopefully you'll like what we're seeing, and we'll converse in the comments. Thanks a lot, and I'm looking forward to this immensely.
So that's Mick. That should be good, actually. That's a nice addition, because I mean, you know, you do quite a bit of ermine and that, but it's just a different angle.
It's time as well, though.
Yeah, you haven't got enough time. Yeah,
but
you have to work for them.
He does it regularly, and he's quite an old hat at it as well. You can check out some of his old videos and stuff on YouTube as well. He's done a lot of stuff.
So that's kind of giving us a...
I'm very chuffed to have him on board.
Yeah, it's good. Bit broader brush now. Getting sort of expanding. He's going to be testing a bit of kit as well, I think, the sort of stuff he uses.
He's going to become one of the Talon brand ambassadors as well, so we'll be sending him kit to trial and stuff as well. So.
Yeah, so that's good. Yeah. Coming up, we've got a clip.
So the clip coming up is us down in Bedfordshire. Basically out after Mounties and potentially Fallow, but no, we're down, basically we're doing recce's for the clients prior to the clients coming down, so we always go down early to get a bit of filming in and try and get some stuff on film.
All self-explanatory.
Yeah, and it doesn't always go right, does it?
No, definitely not.
Yeah, so, and you'll see in the video, but it's a good reason to have a dog.
Very good reason to have a dog. Although tricky down there, but lots of game around. But
hope you enjoy, guys.
Okay, so I've got a 243, a little Tika 243 with me tonight, because a few clients will be using that, some beginners down. It's a cracking little rifle for people just heading out on the stalking journey, and it's an ideal calibre and round for Muntjac, which is the primary quarry this evening anyway. So it's a tricky wind, this one. So we're down here on got guys down here all week on a little bit of a cull package, guys that haven't shot or don't get a chance to shoot fallow and muntjac very often, so we make the journey down from sunny Scotland to cloudy Hertfordshire. Give people a chance really for a different deer species. I mean, anybody sort of watching regularly will see we do this, have an eye down here probably 2 or 3 times a year. This afternoon is primarily just mainly a recce. We're just going to have a look around some of the areas we're going to be out in the morning just to see what's what, check on high seats, etc, etc. If we get the chance to shoot a muntjac, we will. Fallow, possibly. I think it's more likely to be muntjac this evening. So we shall go and have a look. The wind's kind of tricky, it's coming from a different direction, so we're probably going to have to work down off to the left and then come back round. You see it? It's just a branch right across its chest. Just can't see enough of it. You got it?
Yep.
Just got to come clear of that branch. It's just behind that bloody log. I thought just come forward. Okay, so I'm not entirely sure whether 100% about that, but you can see the problems with Muntjac. Muntjac was just laid under some cover here as we came into the wood, but wasn't too sure, so it kind of bounded off, but we tracked it all the way through, and it's gone into what it thought was a safe area, quite a thick clump. I don't know, it's about 120, 130 yards from us here. You could see it moving about. This is one of the benefits of the thermal. This is the NOCPIX that I'm using. I could see the heat source. We managed to see it quite clearly through the binoculars. There's a kind of coppice tree, and it's moving in and out, and it's literally just trying to get a little bit of a gap, and it just kind of stuck its head forward into a little gap. So as it came into the gap, I fired. Of course, I can't see what's happened because it's gone like that, and it's just right in the thick brambles now. So I'm not entirely sure.
You had the camera on it then, hadn't it?
Good job you had the camera on it, yeah. So I'm not entirely sure what happened, but I mean, it felt good. We shall see what happened. I've either
through the camera, it reacted well to the shot.
yeah, either that or I've shot a tree, which is infinitely possible.
I heard a slam.
It did sound good, but we'll go and see. Can't really see anything from here, so we'll go and have a look. Yeah. No more. It's just surprising, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, it can't be any more than 15 yards. But just looks sight of it, the back of this big tree here, it's come just shot through the gap, obviously heading for cover. That's what I do. Young doe, do a little suspended growlick. Yeah, just saying that we normally have a dog with us at home, and it's on one occasion when you're not quite sure, because the shot, the deer was obliterated immediately after shot. I felt it was a little bit low, maybe briskety myself, but you could hear a strike and then deer was gone. But Zosher or Fern and this, we just sent the dog off and it'd been there. But we've got you can see the clear evidence of the strike. Kind of definitely it's a little bit low, and you can see that on the belly fur that's on the trail, and a little bit of flesh that's splattered where the strike was, which is probably 12 yards from here, and it's just running a direct line. But one of the benefits when you haven't got a dog is the thermal, because once we got over here with the thermal, we could see some blood spatter around the area of the strike, and then you can actually see a little bit of a trail, and then of course you put the thermal on and you can see the heat source as you look through. It's amazing really, you're going to start losing the light very quickly. So if we'd have been searching for that, just kind of going over in that direction, which is kind of where we probably thought it had gone, without the thermal you wouldn't have realised it's here. So you could easily, actually, although it's quite open here, you can easily miss it and walk over it and lose it. So yeah, if it had made that, you really would have struggled without a dog. Anyway, it's quite handy because the car's there, so we've come all of what, 50 yards. Had a nice chat with the walker, just bimbling along the footpath, kind of asking us what we were doing, so he was quite interested. So we have to be polite and public relations. So we had a nice 15-20 minutes conversation with him. At the end of that he's going to speak to the keeper because he wants some venison. So we've sold some venison for the estate as well, plus converted another guy to stalking perhaps. So there you go. Anyway, we'll do a quick growlock and then we'll get this back into the larder. This unit, by the way, is the NOCPIX H35. I really quite like this. It's such a convenient little unit, and to be honest, for Muntjac stalking in cover like this, woodland cover, I mean, I think a thermal is an absolute game changer because it just allows you to look into cover. I mean, we've got another 15-20 minutes of light. Muntjac is starting to move. There's one just gone across the back of us now. Rab was filming one on the hedgerow across there, so they're just actually starting to come out. In fact, a pheasant chased that one away, which was quite bizarre, which I think we've got on camera. So it's a quick growlock and then back in. Absolutely. I've got to say, I do like these surgeon's gloves because they've got right and left. Till I haven't mastered the fancy way of putting them on yet.
That thing you stick across your shoes so you know which left and right?
Yeah, that's the one. The Merkel socks, should I put them on the wrong feet then? But they're really good gloves these because they don't, when your hands are wet, they don't stick. We've got a nice little branch there, that'll do very nicely. Any moss. Right, just right on cue. It's starting to rain. And I do not do stalking in the rain. So that's pretty good timing. I was worried about rust. I've got to say that tonight the animal transit box's winch system was not required. So I was able to lift the deer in without any mechanical aid, but should we need one tomorrow for fallow, we have the mechanical aid installed. I've got a rab to lift. I don't know, it's me that you keep bloody sending off to get your big red deer. Remember. Got my Viperplex sticks muddy as well, which is a bit of a poor do. Right, better get off before I start going rusty. Okay, so that's pretty much it for this week. So effectively the clip this week was you filming me.
Yeah.
And hopefully, with a bit of luck, next week's will be me filming you.
Yeah, if we can get it edited on time.
If we can get it edited on time. Had a few issues there, but we're working on that. But again, that should be coming up. And also, we should, I've just found out today, have some of the kit from Highland Outdoors arriving. Okay. So that should be rifles for me, foxing.
Do a bit of a review.
Which should be a review of rifles over the coming months, years, forever, whatever. But I'm keen to use those. We're down in March, just doing a little bit of a trip round robin in March with Steve. So hopefully we can try and bring some material using that those rifles in the field. But that'll be a little bit down the road. And I believe there also this week should be some of the kit from Sarah at Hollands arriving as well.
Awesome.
So we should be able to cover that as well.
Getting all kitted out, mate.
Lots of things happening. Yeah. So probably that's enough from us. We don't want to ramble.
Nope.
It's a good night from me.
And it's a good night from him.
And as always, watch this space and do keep liking and subscribing. That's important. And also, you're going to get offers like this week.
Yeah, guys, keep the comments coming.
They're brilliant.
Looking through, obviously, the past 2 episodes with the Field to Fork stroke introduction courses.
Lindsay and Max.
It's been enlightening knowing that we're doing something right, and thanks for all the very, very positive comments, guys. It's much appreciated.
Yeah, and also it was a cobbled together thing with filming and all the rest of it, as we mentioned about before, me filming, so it's an inferior quality. But people don't seem to be too bothered about that, although that's not the standard we want to achieve. Needs must, but it's the engagement, really. So we need to do more of that, and will, and more ladies. So if you fancy beginning or learning to stalk, and you are of the fairer sex,
we can make you a star.
We can make you a star, even with my filming.
No, I'll be filming it this time.
We'll see you next week.
Cheers, guys.